It's time to close out the show, but I realized we missed the wild card. I don't know if we want to close out on that.
I think that's a good closeout.
That's a good closeout. So we will say, I mean, like, follow, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, man. If this has been dope for you, I keep forgetting to do it at the top of the show, but it's because we're so excited to get into the content. But if you've been rocking with us, man, we appreciate you just showing support, sharing this with an indie artist that you know that could use some motivation and help figure this whole sustainability thing out. You know what I'm talking about? But and also, if you got wins, let us know in the comment section. And if you want us to also shout you out during the pod, check the description below, fill out the form. We'll celebrate you. And also, if you have any questions as well, if you got questions, you want to get a chance for us to answer it, unpack some stuff, or even topics you want to hear us cover, hit the link below, fill out the form, and we might select yours. So
yes, sir. I love it.
All right, this is an interesting wild card, Mr. Bentley, and I feel like we've been on a Drake run recently.
He has absolutely smothered my feeds. He's everywhere. We can't avoid him.
Yeah, I know where you was going with that, but
come on, bro.
Drake absolutely smothered.
Hey, yo.
Let me tell you something.
I haven't been Tesla'd.
Let me tell you something.
All right, man.
Let me tell you something.
So, is Michael Jackson... wait. Michael Jackson's son speaks on people comparing Drake to his dad. This is crazy, but the angle you had on this is what is Drake our generation's Michael Jackson? Is that what?
Right, is Drake our generation's Michael Jackson?
That's hard to say that for anybody, dog. But let's play. I think it's a video on here too. You want to play the video?
Yeah. We can run the video. I think they just go up to the son and is like, "Hey, what do you think?"
Drake just broke one of your dad's records, and fans are saying they think they might be as big as your dad in his heyday. You think that's true?
I mean, everybody has their
Is he lying?
definition of great.
Is he lying? Like
everything that he
so
does.
talk to me. What's your thoughts on this, man? That's where you got to pay.
The time that they
you got to pay.
I am an MJ. I am an MJ fan through and through.
Yes.
I grew up dancing like MJ. I got videos of my childhood being like MJ. Listen, I am a fan, but I do think that Drake is our generation's MJ. And in numbers, he's broken the records of hits.
Okay.
I think he has an influence on music. I don't know if it's quite as MJ-esque. But I am not completely off put when somebody says he is our MJ. Like he's the album is him. He literally has MJ's real glove in the
really? That's his
album
glove?
artwork. That's his glove.
Okay,
the real glove.
Shout
signaling that he even thinks. He said, "I'm one away from Michael. Beat it." Like that was a hard bar. So Drake even thinks he's this generation's MJ. And I don't think he's far off numbers wise. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Claude, give me a comparison table between Drake and MJ stats, popularity, hits, records broken, all that kind of stuff. So while it's doing that, I'm going to give my thoughts. So it does, for me, it depends on how we're qualifying this whole comparison, because if we're talking maybe numerics, all that kind of stuff, which I don't, admittedly, I don't know all the numerics and records and all that kind of stuff that Drake, that may be, because that's hard data, you know what I mean? It's hard. I think it's harder. It's not impossible. I think it's harder to quantify impact and celebrity and all that kind of stuff. And maybe you can nowadays because of, social media with follower counts and all of that type of data. But you said something interesting early on. You said during my childhood, I was doing the dances. I had all of the I'm doing the things. I don't know if you can say the same thing for Drake with kids nowadays. Nobody is imitating Drake the way people imitate Drake then, and also imitate MJ then, and still imitate MJ now. You know what I mean? That's how I say, like, I don't think the MJ, like, it depends on how you're comparing them. As far as impact, legacy, like fandom, like all that kind of stuff, like MJ, it's hard to hold a candle to MJ because he had people fainting, crying, mobbing out. Like I haven't seen that with Drake. The only person I've seen that with is like Bieber, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, the Jonas Brothers type fandom where girls is going crazy and all that kind of stuff. But he had, I mean, that's the thing. And also I think because Michael Jackson is way less controversial as far as topically, like some of them, like he is very We Are the World. You know what I mean?
We Are
like
the World.
Drake
His life
is
was a different story, but
Drake is Don't Leave Your Girl Around Me. You know what I mean? So it's like you'll limit the scope, I think, of reach just off of the strength of like how explicit your themes are. You know, MJ was just liked far and wide. You know, I remember I went to this whole.
I agree. That's not.
I went to this, like, it was this whole little, it's not a workshop. It was something they were putting on here in the city where they were just kind of documenting just things you didn't know about Michael Jackson. It was like a paid event. You can come and learn about the history of Mike. And one of the stories that they played was, a gentleman was talking about how Michael was playing internationally. It was like in one of the, you know, Russia or something like that, whatever. His You Are Not Alone song had dropped and it was playing on, you know, internationally. And there was somebody who was listening to the music, couldn't understand a word of what Mike was saying, but broke down in tears because it was resonating with them because they felt like depression. So it was translating where there was no translation. You know what I mean? For the, I don't know that Drake has that level of impact. And so to compare, and that's why I say, if you're saying this generation's, you know, if you're trying to point it to something, maybe that is the best pointer, but I don't know that you could say, you know, he has the type of impact that Michael had. It's hard to duplicate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you made some points. I'm not gonna lie. You made some valuable points. Like just the fact that Cats was, to this day, and this is in lieu of the Michael movie, which I don't know if you've seen it.
I've seen it.
Incredible film.
I got opinions about it.
What? I would love to hear your opinions on that.
Yeah, I got opinions. But they're not super crazy, but
just I agree. I can't disagree with that. I think Michael had more of a deeper rooted in your heart captivation of his audience and people, and was changing more than just music. You know, he was fighting for other stuff. Drake is just fighting.
Drake fighting for Drake.
His ex-girlfriend to listen to him still. But
Drake has a way within people's lives in a very unique way. I do think he's unmatched in this era. I feel like it almost might be more appropriate. What is that? Oh, sorry. My Spotify's playing something. Nah, but I almost think it might be more appropriate to compare Drake to somebody within the hip hop category. Like if there's another, you know, top selling artist or whatever.
Right.
Because MJ, he's just so far and wide, man. Like
he's a different.
So let's see what Claude had to say.
Yeah.
So can I? All right, here we go. So stats era: Drake 2006 to present. Michael Jackson was 1964 to 2009. I don't know what time gap that is like numerically. Maybe we could. So it's 20 years from one, and then
it said
1964 to that's way beyond. That's a long run. Which Drake still got some runway. Yeah, Drake still got going. And that's the thing too. Like posthumous, you know what I mean? Like he's still going. Michael Jackson's still going crazy. You know what I mean?
1964
to 2009.
That's 45 years, bruv.
That's crazy, dog.
That's insane.
That's where he was active. That's not talking about his impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow.
Genres for Drake: hip hop and R&B. Michael is pop, R&B, and soul. Billboard #1 singles: 14 for Drake. Just broke Michael Jackson's record with Janice. Shut the fuck. Michael Jackson had 13 top. Total Hot 100 entries. 402, first artist ever over 400. What is total Hot 100? Is that like Billboard stuff?
I think that's like a whole separate.
I've heard of Hot 100.
Yeah, I've heard of Hot 100. I don't think that's a part of Billboard. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know why it said not track same era. Anyway, so career top 10 hits. Drake has 90. Michael had 28. Most songs in 1 week. Most songs in 1 week? Does that mean drop songs?
Drop songs or
I guess that's the
take it as drop songs.
Drop songs in a week. I guess Drake had 42 drop in a single week.
Oh, that's this recent. That's this recent.
I don't know why I don't know why they put that.
Yeah, that one.
Total record sold. That's a good one. During the streaming era, Drake has sold 200 million plus, and Mike has done 500 million to a billion plus worldwide. I don't know how to dial that in, but he's significantly more than this.
I'm gonna dial it in. There was no social media when he did that.
Yeah, which is crazy,
insane. That means
physical. That's a
physical CDs, bro.
That's wild.
In the jewel cases. 500 million of them joints. Oh my gosh.
Grammy Awards. Yeah. Drake got 5. Mike has 13 total.
Dang.
8 in a single night. Shout out Mike.
Jeez.
Other awards. Other awards. Drake has 30 plus, it says. Mike says 834 total awards across his career. I ain't fact checking, but that's crazy if it's true.
Oh my gosh.
Guinness records, multiple chart records for Drake. And then in the Guinness it says most successful entertainer of all time as far as Guinness Book of World Records. So
who's most entertaining? Drake?
No, Mike.
Michael, okay.
Mike, yeah.
Off of numbers, the numbers were a little further than I thought they were.
Yeah.
500,000 sold.
Yeah. To a billion.
Nuts.
It gave a range from
worldwide,
half a billion to a billion. It gave.
Prior to Facebook and social media.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's undefeated. Michael wins. Michael wins. Michael clears. Shout out to Mike.
He's still the GOAT.
We need a hee soundboard.
We need.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, that's dope.
Good way to wrap it up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts on this pod. This was a fun one. Let us know what y'all doing for the weekend. I don't know when we're going to drop these, but y'all got plans for the weekend or the week? What y'all doing this weekend? Let me know.
Yeah, engage with us. Let us know.
Yeah, man. Any closing thoughts, final thoughts, man?
Nah, man. I mean, just to tackle it in, if you've been with us this whole time, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're listening to the episode, eat that frog and don't procrastinate. Drop that song today.
Yes. Love it.
Today. Start today. But that's it.
We out of here, y'all.